Welcome to Two Editors for 5 Minutes. I'm Karin Beery, owner of Right Now Editing, where we turn good manuscripts into great books.
And I'm Pegg Thomas, multi-award winning author and editor.
So if you're here, obviously you know that we're two editors, and you're going to get us for 5 minutes. But what does that mean? Why are we here? Why should you care? Pegg and I met each other actually as writers, and we both have experience as novelists, as freelance editors, and also as acquisitions editors for small publishing house.
We actually worked for the same small publishing house for a number of years.
And through that, we know exactly what it's like to write a novel, to submit it, to get an agent, go through the publishing and submission process. But we've also been on the publishing side, but we've also been on the freelance side.
We know what it looks like from both sides of the desk.
We also know how hard it is to succeed in this business.
On both sides of the desk.
Absolutely. And because of our work, we've been new writers, and we've met a lot of new writers. We know what a lot of the common mistakes are, the common struggles, and we see a lot of the same things over and over
again. And we both genuinely want to help young authors, and I'm not talking age, I'm talking amount of time writing. We both want to help young authors succeed because people helped us when we were getting started, and giving back it's just a very satisfying thing for both of us to do. We genuinely want you to succeed. We want you to be able to listen to these videos and go away from it and go, hey, I could tweak that or change that in my writing and make my writing better. And that's the goal.
Or even maybe say, I have no idea what they're talking about. I didn't even know that was an issue. Reach out to us, reach out to another editor and say, can you look at my manuscript for this? But I like to be honest and tell people I do this for, selfish reasons as well. I want to read better books. Yes. And if I can help you write a better book, It's so much fun to work with an author with a really rough manuscript and to get it through that editing process and then to be holding that person's book in your hands. I am genuinely as excited for my authors as I am for myself when their books get published and I get to read them again.
Yeah. Can we tell people we're looking for fat authors? Fat authors, people who are faithful, available, and trainable. Because if you fit that description, if you are faithful, meaning you are sitting down and you're working on your craft, maybe not daily basis, but for sure several times a week. You can't write once a week and get better as an author. It's just not, you just can't. You need more repetition than that. And you have to be available, meaning there's times that you set aside to work with someone to get better, or to spend time reading craft books, or to spend time watching videos like this. And you need to be trainable, which means you have to be willing to let go of maybe some of your preconceived notions that maybe don't fit today's publishing. And we see that a lot, especially in people who get into publishing older, like I did. I didn't start writing seriously until 2009. And I grew up reading the classics and all this wonderful presentation through omniscient point of view, and Deep Third hit me right in the face. I had a lot to learn.
That's why we started our little shorts here. We all have a lot to learn. And to be perfectly honest, what we learned in the early 2000s is even starting to change now.
Yes, it is.
It's the publishing industry is constantly changing. And because we're so involved, we may not be the most knowledgeable, but if we're not, we know people who are. And we want to use that experience to help others because it is hard to know who to trust, where to find good information, and sometimes even just to get a response. So we're hoping our goal here is to give you information at 5 minutes at a time because
everybody has 5 minutes.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you've got for the week. But if you can take 5 minutes a week, learn something new, apply it to your writing. And Pegg and I are getting together anyway, and we're writing together, we're teaching together. It just kind of seemed to work. So that's what you can expect from two editors for 5 minutes. Please don't expect professional quality video, maybe someday in the future. We're not
cinematographers.
No. We got our ring lights, we got our cell phones. We're hoping that our knowledge makes up for our lack of professional video equipment.
Maybe a little humor thrown in.
So that's who we are. We hope you'll come back and visit us. And if you have questions, please let us know. we'll have information in the comments, and you can drop us notes, drop us emails. We hope to talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.